I invite people to put message under the door when I'm not here. On Saturday, Sunday, people leave about 100 a day. I follow you since so long that I am you. Thanks, I cried. See. Why didn't you answer to the letter of my friend? It's a fly that says thank you. When I was invited at the Picasso, initially I refused for 2 years because I didn't know how to face Picasso. I found that it's through his absence that I could confront myself with him. So first I got rid of all his works, most of them. And then I just took everything that was in my house to the Picasso Museum and inventoried it.
Des panselins, commissaire-priseur aussi. Une statue de sainte, plaque radiographique d'un oiseau naturalisé. Alors nous avons ici la Barbie Sophie Calle.
I wanted to sleep in the Picasso, but it was too complex. Still, that room that was supposed to be my bedroom, I used as an office. It was a way to be part of the show. Oui?
Oui, je voulais savoir comment est-ce que vous arrivez à une forme, en fait. Partez d'intuition, etc., j'imagine.
Il n'y a pas de méthode.
Et comme, ouais.
Comment ça prend forme sur un mur? Comment...
Ou dans un protocole de recherche, de rencontre, comment est-ce que ça devient une œuvre et pas juste une ébauche?
Parce que j'ai l'habitude d'utiliser des éléments de ma vie, parce que maintenant je ne me demande plus pourquoi je le fais, je le fais parce que j'ai 70 ans et que je me pose plus ce genre de questions.
Ok, ben, merci beaucoup.
De rien, au revoir. I don't analyze. I don't have to write about the way I work. I'm not teacher. I'm happy enough when I have an idea and then try to do it. Bonjour. This is a floor called my mother, my father and myself. There is the last image I took of my father. There is the last word my mother said. She's worried. Ne vous faites pas de soucis. So it's about their departure in a way. To work with these topics is a way to take a distance with them. On December 27, 1986, my mother wrote in her diary, "My mother died today." On March 15, 2006, in turn, I wrote in mine, "My mother died today. No one will say this about me." The end. I don't have a very exotic space for working. I work in my bed, I work at any table, I work in the cafe. I have no assistant. Zero. I like being alone, I like working alone, and all the boring things are necessary for me. It's like washing the floor. It's like you don't think. Many times I got ideas like that also. I started to be interested in art when I was 26. I don't think I was before. I didn't feel I was an artist when I made the slipper, because I thought maybe I was interested by photo. And I shared the studio with a friend of mine, and I worked when she slept. She slept one day in my bed. I took photos, one every hour. I have rituals with rules of the game. Like, I'm going to follow that man from Monday at 2 o'clock until Wednesday at 5. I am going to be a chambermaid during 1 month. And I photograph the anonymous bedroom. I'm too shy to photograph somebody in the street like that, except when it's inside a rule. Sometimes I am the center of the subject. Sometimes it's about others. It's the idea that gives the method. For example, I received the breakup letter. The letter ended with "take care of yourself." I truly could not answer the man. So I asked women to answer for me with their professional vocabulary.
Mais aujourd'hui, ce serait la pire des mascarades que de maintenir une situation que vous savez aussi bien que moi, devenue irrémédiable.
Je croyais que cela suffirait, je croyais que vous aimez.
I didn't know how to answer. So my way to answer was to make an accumulation of answers by others. When I am happy that everything is fine, when it's, I don't know, summer, holidays, love, whatever, I don't want to take a camera. I want to live the story. I want to be inside. When the story is more dramatic or when it's about death, absence, then to record it is a way to take a distance. Wait for me. I was 2. It happened on a beach, Deauville, I think. My mother entrusted me to a group of children. I was the youngest, and they had to get rid of me. That was their game. They huddled together, whispering, then burst out laughing and scattered when I tried to come near. And I ran after them, shouting, "Wait for me, wait for me." I can still remember.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
En fait, il faut se faire là tout le côté. Toutes les roses, elles sont là. Just before the Picasso show, there was a flood in my storage. And one of the projects that was supposed to go to the Picasso got mushrooms. It was too dangerous to bring them inside the museum. They could just spread. And something very strange happened. It mostly attacked works that were about death. It attacked the graves that I did in California. It attacked the dried flowers that I kept, already dead. Last year, they opened for the first time the Cryptoportique, which is a part of Arles that's under the city. And for the first time, they used it as a space for a show. It was like 80-something% humidity, something incredible. When you arrive there, you are immediately wet. The photo won't survive. You put them there, and 3 months later, you can directly bring them to the garbage. So all the work I was going to destroy, I've decided to bring them all to Arles to give them a nice funeral. To these works, I also added things from my life. They are too old, too destroyed, or linked to very bad memories. So I thought it would be a nice death also for those objects. It's quite a strange installation because it's all the opposite of what we usually do. When I found that there was a link, I just said, perfect, don't move it, leave it under the link. So it's quite a playful installation. You can feel it when people really like something. Something happened to me that had never happened ever at the Picasso. When I get out from my office, sometimes the whole room applauded. For some people, it's normal to be applauded. For me, it was a completely unexpected moment. And the first day, I started to cry. It was totally a new feeling. My first article in the New York Times, long ago, was a very nice article, quite good, but it ended by, unfortunately, her best is behind her. That was, 40 years ago.